Tamburo, and I am here at Gongs Unlimited, Lincoln, Nebraska, and I'm in the healing room. We're checking out these water gongs made by Broder Oetken, and let's see what they're all about. So we have a slightly concave center, and as we strike this gong in the center, very direct, higher tone. You're hearing sounds in the 4th octave, I think. I haven't looked to see what these are tuned to, but it's pretty high. As we move out from the center, again, it's kind of high. It almost acts like a small Chinese gong. Center kind of almost reminds me of a gamelan instrument. So yeah, very interesting. So we're not going to try to make this sound like a large gong. Let's make it sound like what it is. And you know, I really love that central tone. So when we're using a hand gong, essentially we're exciting the gong in the center, and we're going to swing it back and forth. Now, I could do this in a yoga class. I can do this in my sound therapy session. And now, as you're moving the gong through the air, when you have like a standing gong, you know, it's in one fixed position. You're affecting the air essentially in one way. You know, it's limited to where that gong is in the room. Now here, I can create all kinds of acoustical effects with where is this gong in relation to your ear? Where is this gong in relation to the floor? Where is this gong in relation to the ceiling? And it's light enough that I could actually bring this through the room anywhere. Been holding this for a few minutes. Must just be a few pounds. Gongs Unlimited made these nice handle options that you can use for any handheld gong, and I decided to put that on here. So we have a few options. We can spin the gong back and forth. This is kind of great, you know, a little bit closer to somebody's head, but you know, not right on top of their heads, so you're not blasting them out. We can get kind of that Doppler effect. We can do, you know, swinging this back and forth. Even here's a little, I think that Don Conroe calls this stroke the wheel, I think. It's been a while since I've done it. And then, of course, the Healing Vortex by Don Conroe, spinning it over the head. It's nice and light that we can do that sort of thing if that's your style. But you know, this is something that would go really well with maybe some bells or some trigons. I'm really kind of feeling this in my face as I play it, much more than I'm you know, feeling it in my gut. You know, it's kind of activating my head a little bit more. And you're probably not hearing all of the different acoustic effects that are happening in this room, but as I'm moving it, I'm hearing like little harmonic beating patterns against the ceiling and against the walls. It's pretty neat. So you know, maybe you're somebody that can't carry a 24-inch gong. They do get a little heavy after a while. Even for myself, I have to change hands if I'm carrying it around the room. This might be your option. Maybe you're somebody who plays singing bowls, but you want to have some kind of ability to, you know, have a different sound, something mobile. And you know, this is kind of in a lot of that range. It has a great sustain. Really interesting. It's funny because I have to say it's almost like ungong-like. I feel like this 16-inch is almost like a different instrument. It reminds me more of like a very one of my bells. I'm not feeling a whole lot of the face moving back and forth. the way that I feel a lot of my other gongs. It's a little tighter right now. This might open up some over time, but again, it's just going to create more high tones. So that might be something you consider if you're a person who likes a little bit of a higher tone gong. But the real beauty of this is actually the tone mixed with the movement and the sustain. Now that's what it's all about. Like if as I was striking it there over and over again, that's not what this gong is about. It's kind of like strike it once, move it around, listen to that tone move through the room, and then we strike it again. This is not the sort of gong that you're going to roll on, or you're going to, ride on. It's the sort of gong that you're going to dance with, maybe. So perhaps this fits in your collection. Lots of possibilities for this, even beyond what I've mentioned. But it's definitely an instance where, if you're thinking that you're going to make this gong sound like a larger gong in the way that you're playing it, it's not going to do that. You have to really look at, what are the strengths of this 16-inch beauty, and how do we work with those?